like put not the friendliness aside, but like the friends, like friends off the court, but then opponents on.
You know, that's what I've always liked about sports is when you compete against somebody and you've been competing against them for years, but there's that camaraderie. And then when the playing days get over, you become friends because of that background, right?
Yeah.
So you got that to look forward to. So then in the title match, you run into somebody who tennis is basically their game. Talk about that.
Yeah, it was just a completely different, like, ball game, I guess. I've never played, well, not this year. I feel like I haven't hit against someone who plays like that, and it was just hard to get momentum going, and there's a lot of big points that didn't go my way, a lot of deuce games. I couldn't swing.
And Coach, you pointed out to me this is a girl where she goes down to Florida, plays tennis, and here she is playing for Ankeny. How does that work?
She's at the Gomez Academy down in Naples, Florida all year, and then she comes back and plays 4 or 5 matches back here and comes to play at state. So you don't really get to see what's coming at you until you're actually there and doing it. Sescie played her great. Score may not show it, but, you know, there'd be 5 or 6 add-ins, add-outs, and, you know, it was just exciting tennis, big ball-beaten tennis, and it was fun to watch.
You've been to so many state tournaments, team tennis, singles, and doubles action. How is the atmosphere different from that as opposed to like a duel or a conference meet?
Oh, there's so many more people, and it's just electrified. People are cheering, and it's just so much fun to watch. Everybody's involved in it, and everybody's having a great time.
You know, I visited with Jacob Feddersen. He was the male athlete of the month, and he brought your name up. So, I mean, you work with girls and boys over the summer, right?
Yes, and indoors at the Racket Club, I can work with the boys during that time of the season. I can't work with my girls once school starts, so they're never on my court, but the boys are, so that's great fun too. So a little variety in my life. So and they're great kids.
She's going to be playing mixed doubles with Jacob, I understand, right?
Yes, and we're excited about that because he's got a big serve and volleys well, and I think they'll be a great combination. Only thing is, in mixed doubles, when you go to co-ed state, they changed that there are no seeds, so it's a random draw. So the best 2 teams could play first round. Yeah, so we'll see what we get and how far we get into that with how that works.
Appreciate you both coming in. You, of course, a veteran coach, but who was an influence for you when you first got started in tennis? How'd you fall in love with tennis?
Well, my brother was a really good tennis player, and I always wanted to do what my brother did. And so I kind of took off with that, and then Gary Foster and Bob Bullard were good coaches when I was young, and I had a lot of fun with that, and went on to school and wanted to be a teacher and a coach.
I asked you if you could put your Mount Rushmore of girls tennis, and you've had so many great ones. So is there going to be more than 4 heads on Mount Rushmore?
I did 6 heads, if that's okay.
That is fine.
Okay, so a blast from my past when I was very young is Brooke McKinney and Laurel Friedman. They were state runners-up, and they were great 3-sport athletes, and oh my gosh, did they play some great tennis. And then I have my niece, Griffin Rasche. She led that state team to victory to be state champions. And Abby Struble and Anna Current were just fantastic little leaders at the top and played some great tennis. Abby went on to play in college. And then, of course, I got my Sescie, who I just love, who is one of the kindest, nicest people you will ever be beaten by.
That's quite a compliment, isn't it, Sescie?
It is.
So after you beat somebody down, I mean, you meet them at the net. How do you approach that?
Just a handshake, good game. You played really well. It's always fun to play you if I know them.
Okay. And finally, what does the future hold for you? I guess collegiately you're not going to play tennis, though there is intramural action at the University of Iowa, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be going to Iowa and majoring in engineering.
So, Coach, not only a good tennis player, but a good student as well.
Oh, wonderful. She's just a delight.
You know, I've always
well-rounded.
found that good athletes are also good students and good citizens.
Yes, and they're very successful in life.
Hey, thank you both for coming in. Really appreciate. Oh yeah, you got one more thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
little summer tennis starting
Okay,
for
there you go.
everybody.
Push that.
On Thursday at 9 o'clock are our littles, and at 10 are our middle school kids, and 11 are our high school kids. And then Monday and Wednesday evenings, we also have lessons at 6 o'clock. Love to have you and see you at the courts.
There is never a break for you, is there?
Nope, no rest for the weary.
Thanks so much. Taking a leap of faith, stepping out on your own, starting that business you've always dreamed of. No matter how long you've been in business, Encova Insurance can help you protect your livelihood. See Mike Kramer at Kramer Insurance, 239 Fifth Avenue South in downtown Clinton. Phone 242-0200 and talk with a local insurance agent who believes in your dream. Encova Insurance. We're ready for what's next.
Come experience family fun under the stars.